Oh, yeah, it is me. Hold on.
It's okay.
What the hell are these cards? What's in there?
We're gonna cry. We're gonna go through a journey, and it's gonna be okay.
Sorry, I keep sniffling. Okay.
I'll sniffle too.
All right. What do you feel has been our biggest struggle together, and how do you think we overcame it? What have I done that surprised you most this past year?
2024. That surprised me. Again, maybe it's because I know you so well. I'm not,
What?
no, positive surprise. I remember I went to your film screening in New York, and it was funny because you're almost like, you don't have to come, like, it's chill. I'm like, you're my sister, of course I'm gonna come to your film screening. And I went to it and I saw your film and was like, this is what's been inside of your brain.
Oh.
And it made me just so amazed by you. I remember watching it and just thinking about all this creativity that you have within yourself. And I just felt so proud. Like, I just felt so proud. And I think it surprised me in the best of ways just to see you put something out there like that, and to highlight, you know, Black queer stories in that way. So I think that's what surprised me the most. Not that you're talented, because I've known that so deeply, but I think it was a moment of like, oh, shit, like, you're really, really talented.
Thank you.
And not even in a like, you're my sister way, but in a way of just like, wow, I'm just so excited with everything that you're creating. And it's beautiful to see.
Thanks. Yeah, your feedback of the film is like the most significant feedback I've gotten, or like that's the thing that's mattered the most, like for you to see me in that way. And even just like, you know, just things that like, you know, ways I didn't always know if what I had was worth sharing, you know? So I think
always is.
Thanks. Yeah, I think in theory, I know that as a fact, and maybe in my brain I know that, but not really as much in my heart. It hasn't been as obvious. So like, it felt a lot for you, or it meant a lot for you to be there. Yeah, and it was just fun.
Always.
Yeah.
What experience do you feel has shaped our connection the most, and why?
The experience that has shaped our experience the most is our childhood an experience? Like, because if so, yeah, I think our childhood, the ways that we were raised, for better or for worse, I think, you know, have shaped our experience together, because there's no one else in the world who is brought up the exact way that I was, who had the exact upbringing as me. And it would feel really isolating, I think, for me to not have that connection, or to not have anyone who kind of understands, because it's easy to look from the outside, even our relationship with our parents, right? As close as it is and as complicated as it is, like, sometimes people will get it, like my friends will get it or be able to relate to it, and other times people just don't get it because they had a different way of being brought up, and maybe things that were handled more smoothly, you know what I mean, in their household. So yeah, our childhood, I think, is one of the biggest things that, like, the nucleus of our relationship, again, for better or for worse, but I think our childhood for sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm. When have you seen me the most vulnerable, and what did it teach you about loving me?
I remember when you came out to me by text. You were in college and you were like, I have something to say. I already knew. I mean, it's not like I was discovering anything.
I wasn't covering the secret very well.
It was a closet. Glass.
It was a glass closet, yeah.
But not even. Like, I mean, it's not like I knew. But then it was just, you know, when you left, some of your friends were my friends. And then to me, I always felt really protective over you because I didn't know what it was. But sometimes when people would make comments or things, even about you liking cars or, you know, Digimon or like whatever it was, I remember I'd get so mad. I remember someone had made a remark. We were watching Ellen DeGeneres, like both of us were watching her. And someone had made a remark like, why are you watching Ellen? And we were in high school and I didn't know, but I just got so mad. I was like, is it because Ellen's gay? And I just got so upset. And there was all these moments before you came out that I didn't understand why there were certain things that were being directed towards you. So I would just get so angry, like very, very angry about anybody who tried to say anything. So when you told me, I remember you were texting me and I was texting you back. I was around the family and it was like a top secret mission. And again, I had already known, but you were like, hey, I want to tell you something. Like, I like someone very much. And you had said, I don't want you to judge me or something. And I was like, LOL. Is it a girl? And it was just really funny. But just to see you so vulnerable in that way and to maybe question that you might not be accepted. And yeah, like, I love you so much and I don't care. Like, that's so silly.
Yeah.
But I saw you're so vulnerable, and just to understand what that's like to grow up in Missouri, and we went to like a cult church for a period of time, like, that was scary. And the things that they told us were just baloney. Like, I remember one time they were like, it's a demon, it's a gay demon, it's a green demon that you might.
Like, green is so specific. Yeah.
They literally said, if you go to the bathroom and something green comes out, it's a demon. Like, Missouri, I don't know what they were on.
I don't think it's Missouri. I think it's them. It was them at that church.
It was a cult church. Or when you did tell me when you were here, maybe about a year ago, that you were kind of struggling with how you were feeling and mentally at the time. And you were like, yo, I think I need help. And I remember telling you, you didn't like know at that moment that you needed help, but you're really overworking, not sleeping, in situations that weren't really serving you. And it really felt like a nice moment to be like, you've given me so much as an older sister, for me to be like, let me help you, or even talk to you. And like, I feel like I crave those moments when you come to me, because I've been so lucky to be able to come to you. So for you to vulnerably tell me that you needed help, like, I'm so proud of you. And yeah,
thanks.
It's okay to be gay. It's okay to be gay.
I mean, I'm having a good time. So, and yeah, that's the thing too, being queer, and then even like realizing a little bit later on, like, oh, I think I actually might be bisexual, but feeling like this pressure a little bit internally of like, it felt like it was such a big deal to make sure that I was accepted, that even the idea of like bringing a guy home then made me feel like I'd be doing 18-year-old me a disservice by complying almost, and taking a long time to even understand my own sexuality because of that too. Like, I don't know, it's been a lot, but yeah, thank you for accepting me now and back then too.
Ooh, what are you hesitant to talk to me about, and why?
I think I'm probably most hesitant to talk to you about things that would worry you, Like, I don't want you worried about me or about anything, but yeah, we all like have our ups and downs emotionally, mental health wise, things like that. And I know in our family, even for me, like, it's a different trigger I don't want to ever trigger anything in you that I probably already poked at in your life. So yeah, that's probably something I'm usually a little hesitant to say if I'm like not feeling so hot. And lean on different people to kind of help get me into a better space. It just doesn't, it's funny enough, like, I know I'm not your parent, but I do have this thing of like, this isn't something to talk to her about. This is something I can go to my friends about, not to my sister. But to me, that might be how a parent would think about something of like, let me not go to my child about my problems, let me find a different outlet. So yeah, I don't want you ever to worry. I don't want you to ever worry about my mental health or like how I'm doing or how I'm managing. But like in the last, even I think for me, like, a lot of significant things have happened, but like losing a friend to domestic violence, like, I think in the immediate aftermath, people understand kind of like how hard it is, or try to put themselves in my shoes. But like, it's fuck. I was not trying to cry this early. It's like pretty tough to,
It's okay. Oh, Maggie. It's okay.
Yeah, just like
It's okay.
sorry. Yeah, it's
It's okay.
this is not puffs.
We don't need puffs.
I'm
It's
sorry.
probably more sustainable. It's like lighter and, it could be bamboo.
This is definitely bamboo.
Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah, I just, healing from like that type of trauma specifically is like, yeah, it's hard to talk to anybody about who hasn't been through something like that. But it still affects me a lot, not just losing somebody, but in that way, and like having to have been the one to make the police report and go looking and like investigate essentially, and then before they found the person, having to like hide out at mom and dad's house and just like be scared for a couple of days, and then be in an interrogation room, like stuff like that. It's just like, yeah, I don't really talk to you about it because I don't want you to worry, but it's like an actual trauma for me, It's hard for me to not project any fear upon you, and I don't want to plant seeds of fear into your heart or into your spirit. But at the same time, I now navigate in the world as somebody who's seen the worst case scenario very, very front and center in like a really, really scary way. I probably don't share how scared I am sometimes, like for you, for your safety, and because I don't want to project, and I'm like, I'll leave that fear for other conversations with other people who can support me because I don't want to worry you. But yeah, that's probably one. It's probably the biggest one. And I can never talk about that situation without crying. That's how like fresh it is still in my body, that like I will be fine. Like in my head, I'm fine, but then my body's reaction immediately is pretty strong, which is like, yeah, I guess just kind of proof of like how much longer I probably have to go with that. But yeah, it's cool.
No, it's not. No, it's okay.
Oh, yeah, it is me. Hold on.
It's okay.
What the hell are these cards? What's in there?
We're going to cry. We're going to go through a journey, and it's going to be okay.
Sorry, I keep sniffling. Okay.
I'll sniffle too.
All right. What do you feel has been our biggest struggle together, and how do you think we overcame it?
Well, I don't even know where to start. There's different levels of struggle. I think, I guess going off of that. Sorry.
You're good.
Um,
Yeah, this is your time to be able to say whatever you want.
Yeah, so there's so many. I'm like childhood, present, like where do I
Where do
go?
you start?
I would say both of us have gone through kind of destructive relationships. Not all, but some.
Mm.
And I think, but I don't know if that was the most difficult thing in the world that we've gone through. I just feel like surviving. I think me coming to you about being in my own unsafe relationship after what happened.
Yeah, okay. Do you need more tissue? I got you.
Yeah, I think that was really hard. So, having to navigate that process together. But then when I think about it, like I have so much joy at the care that you displayed during that situation. Yeah. So it's so hard. Like I really feel like we've gone through some shit together, but when I think about our times together, they still feel really like joyful. So I don't know, like when I'm presented with, I don't know, like when I think about my life separate from this conversation, I'll be like, oh my God, that time was so hard. Oh my God, that time was so hard. And even me thinking about how difficult it was when I was leaving my own abusive relationship and going through the motions, I'm still like, I feel like you still made me like laugh. So I don't know, I'm just happy to be here, but I'm trying to find an articulate answer to that. Yeah, so you supporting me through that was one of our hardest moments. You leaving your own unsafe relationship was a very, very difficult moment. Yeah. But I'm just so proud of where we are right now. Us surviving our childhood was very difficult and having to parent ourselves in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
So I think just surviving this existence on Earth has been very, very difficult. So I wish I could elaborate, but nothing's coming to mind.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're doing a pretty good job.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
I've got one final question.
Cool. What if it was blank?
That'd be funny. Okay. Oh, why do you guys do this?
Breaking the fourth wall.
If this were to be our last conversation, what, right?
I hate that.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
If this were to be our last conversation, what would you never want me to forget and why?
What the hell? If this were our last conversation, one, I would hope you could go back to our texts, and any advice you'd ever need is somewhere in there in some form or fashion, so don't ever delete our text thread. If this were our last conversation, I would let you know I love you. And yeah, if I'm alive, if I'm not, wherever I am, whatever form I'm in, I'm yours always. Like, my love towards you, protection, in whatever form, will go for the rest of your life. So I'm never far, I guess. That's what I mean to say. Even if you're in Portugal, if you're in the Arctic Circle or doing any of the other things that worry me, I'm literally never far. I'm a phone call away, a plane ride away, a car ride away. I can drive a stick. So I can get to you in any circumstance. A snowstorm, fire, whatever is happening, it's like, if you need me, I'm there. If you don't even know if you need me, but maybe you might need me, I'm there. Like, yeah, if I'm around, if I'm not around, like, you've got me. And yeah, you're the most, I've said this before, but you were the most important part of my life.
Oh. The end.
I know, the end. Yeah.
How was that?
Yeah, it was tear-inducing, but it was also really calm. Like, I feel like so many questions, when it comes down to it, I'm like, oh, I love you.
It's always a little daunting being like literally on camera and feeling like what we're saying is gonna be eternal, because when it's recorded, that's the case, you know? But I think it made it so that I wanted to be as honest as possible. Because yeah, when you talk, it's always like, okay, well, the next conversation I can go more in depth, or one of these days I'll probably say it this way, or it always seems like you have more time. But I think sitting down and knowing like we're here for a purpose made it so that it's like, I want to really like say as much as I can in this moment. It was definitely worth it.
If you love the And Conversations or the And products, visit theskindeep.com/shop so you can purchase our products and experiences. Subscribe to any of our social media channels, and we really want to stay in touch and connect, improving the world one conversation at a time.